Welcome to the Sailor Noob podcast, where a superfan and a noob talk about the original Sailor Moon episode by episode. I'm your host, Mikan Hana, joined by my co-host.
I want you to tell all your friends about me. I'm Caliban.
And we're a couple of magical people ready to moon prism power make up this episode.
Where's the other tape going?
Oh my god. Sailor Noob is a part of the Just Enough Trope Network. Today, we are talking about episode number 6. Can you believe it, Cal? Number 6 already.
I can't believe that. Yeah, I guess I can believe that it's number 6. But I can't believe that the show is just this still.
Well,
is this the first? Is this me bucking for the first time? Is it the first signs of cracks?
I think
in
it
this
is.
Edifice?
Yes.
I mean, there's 200 episodes in the franchise.
Yes.
There's 4 or 5 different sort of incarnations of the show.
There's 5 different seasons, yes.
So, look, I'm an anime fan from way back. Like, I get that there's a build, but I'm ready now. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. I see what we do. I want, like, things to lead to other things and compile. And, this slow burn stuff. Come on, people in 1991 had a lot of patience.
Yeah, I know. And I feel like it was like a lot of filler, but it was originally just planned to be one season. And the manga artist, she was developing the manga. It was like kind of almost parallel with like the season, and
it's
like
common.
Yeah, and then they wanted more, so she was like, "Oh, I gotta write more." So.
Okay, all right, well.
So yeah, but the title of episode 6 is Mamore Koi no Melody Usagi wa Cupido in Japanese, or Project the Melody of Love, Usagi Plays Cupid, the English translation, and no English title because it was not included in the original deep dub. Again, 2 episodes in a row.
We should relish it now because, from what I understand, and with them, the way that they were developing this, for the screen as it was being written, I think they got better at what they ranged in their audience more. They got better at what they could and couldn't get away with, or maybe what the American audience would allow.
Sure.
Because when we go on, we're not going to see a lot of this, right? A lot of these like missing episodes are
early
right
on.
Here.
Yes.
This is one of the last of them. So yeah. I guess I'll let myself bitch fully 100% since I won't be able to do it later. But I just think it's weird. Like, we'll talk about what happens in the episode in a little bit, but it's just too adult. And I don't mean in terms of
I think a little bit
content. I'm just not sure that like kids would care about the plot.
Yes. And without further ado, you want to give us a brief synopsis?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yes. Naru and Usagi are at her house.
Yes.
Or their apartment above the jewelry store.
Exactly.
Which, still open. Good for them.
I know, right?
Rebuilding after that horrible incident.
I know.
This is a big one.
Customers trust.
This is a big one, too. Maybe I'll just tease it right now. What does everybody think is happening when they all wake up from whatever it was that happened?
That is a really valid
question.
This
is a great episode to explore that. So they're listening to some music. It's either on the radio or it's a CD.
I think it's a CD.
Yeah, and it's by an artist called Amade Yusuke.
Yes.
Rain from the Heart.
Yep.
And it's just like this total generic sort of backing track, basically.
It's supposed to be jazz.
Yeah, well, that's what, I know. Usagi says, "Is this jazz? You're so sophisticated, Naru."
Right?
She's like, "Oh, I'll teach you." So they're going through this. Then we cut to Yusuke, the composer.
Yes.
Who is, I don't know, all characters look the same
more or less
in these things to me, but yeah, he's just a kind of unassuming dark-haired Japanese guy in a raincoat because it's raining for a lot of this episode.
Yeah.
And he's got some flowers and he's going to Jam Records.
Yeah.
I guess that's his label.
Yeah.
And long story short, his producer, Miss Amino, or Kiko, excuse me, he is in love with her and he has written her his next, track is called a Waltz for Miss Akiko. And there's a mix-up, though, because meanwhile, in the underworld,
yes,
we've got a new plan.
I know. Such a great plan.
Queen Beryl is playing a cassette tape.
I know.
With her crystal ball.
I know.
Which has got high fidelity. Mm-hmm. The sound crystal clear. And basically, we didn't even see Jade at last episode, I don't think.
You're right, we did not.
Maybe he was working on this.
Yeah.
And he explains that we've coded this subsonic or supersonic, I think, message or frequency in this music. So when people hear this music, they'll be under our power. Yada yada yada.
Yes.
Beryl keeps a straight face. It says, "Yeah, that sounds like a great plan. I guess we'll give this a try." And maybe it's just a translation, but I kind of got in the subtitles that she wasn't fully on board with this plan, but she's going to do it anyway. So she hits eject on the crystal ball, and the tape comes out, and he gives it to Corinne.
Let me check.
That's what it was in the subtitles. This sinister-looking red-haired woman named Corinne. She is going to take it to Jam Records, and she's going to put the tape in, and already you know that the premise is falling apart because it becomes like, no, it's like The Ring. The tape is possessed. If I play the tape on the studio equipment becomes infected, and then all Jam Records from now on won't be deaf. They'll be evil. They'll be evil Jam Records.
Right.
So that's the plan there. It's a goofy one.
It is.
In the meantime, Usagi wants to go to the arcade because we need her to be in the street so the composer can run into her. And he's freaking out. He's being chased by a bat creature that he can't really explain. Long story short, what happens then? I can't remember what happens, but
she walks him a little bit of ways, and he hands her his card. Is like, I owe you dry cleaning.
Right. She kind of helps him home. Yeah. And then he hands her his card, and she's like, "Oh, you're the composer. You're the composer. This is the guy that Nara's been talking about."
Yeah.
And so she wants to go see him in a jazz club. So she goes there, but she's a kid and she can't get in.
Right.
So she uses her lipstick transformation to become one of the Misfits from Gem and the Misfits.
More or less, yes.
And she goes in and listens to the music and is like, "Oh, it's kind of boring, but it's fun being an adult. This is what adults like. I'm an adult." And the guy gets jumped again at the thing by the bat monster, who takes off. Does it steal a tape from him? The thing is that he's got this tape. There's a mix-up. I'm doing a bad job. Akiko ran down to give him his demo tape, but she got it mixed up with the evil tape. So he's got the evil tape. Bat creature needs it. The bat creature's on the run this whole time, like not doing a good job. Boss is screaming down her neck. So anyway, so she steals the tape to do nefarious purposes. He and a now transformed Usagi get in the car, and they're chasing after her in the car, and they end up at Jam Records. And they run in just in time to stop the Corinne, the monster.
Q-Renee is what I...
From...
Yeah.
It's like Corinne. It's like Corinne. It's like a woman's name.
All right.
From putting the thing in, because we were totally worried that was going to happen.
Yeah.
A couple big assists from Luna on this one.
Oh, yeah.
And then basically, she takes a hostage. She's going to cut the throat of Akiko until Luna jumps in. And then she runs off. Sailor Moon chases her to a stadium, which is all set up for a concert, but nobody's there. Right. The creature attacks her with sound power, but Usagi uses the speakers.
And microphones.
Yes, in a very clever or accidental maneuver to stop this sound-based creature, give her the old Mutiara action, and we're out.
Exactly. Very well done.
And that leads to my question. This isn't like a bunch of kids who have been given the whammy by evil people. There are two adult human beings, two adult Japanese citizens who saw a bat creature and a talking cat. What do they think has happened here?
I don't think...
They just go back to their lives.
Yeah, I don't think that people catch on about Luna talking.
He does have his next CD be... I mean, they don't give us a title, but I assume it's something like Sailor Moon. It's got a picture of a silhouette of Sailor Moon on it.
Yes.
So. Exactly. It was the soundtrack for the show.
Yeah.
They do a meta kind of thing, like they would have named him, the composer for the show.
You're absolutely right. They would have done that. That would have been really great. Speaking of jazz, I thought we could talk about jazz in Japan for Kyoru Kyoru Miru, or Curiously Looking Around, for our elements of Japanese culture within the TV show. So back in the 1910s and 1920s, there were a lot of luxury liners that went across the Pacific from and had Americans and Japanese on them, and usually had orchestras on them. And they arrived from San Francisco or Seattle, and they would do music, go to music stores and buy sheet music. And some of the music they bought was jazz.
This is like cruise ships?
Yeah.
Like the Queen Mary, but in the Pacific?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Right.
And there were some jazz musicians also in the Philippines, which was a U.S. colony at the time. And they were learning and playing jazz in hotels and on ocean liners in Kobe and Osaka. And the first time a lot of Japanese people heard the word jazz was in the song for the movie Tokyo March that came out in 1929. And the lyrics in the song refer to jazz, and it's sort of where it came into mass consciousness. Professor Atkins says, and
I've did his diet.
Right. And it was also very popular after World War II as well. And to this day, there is now like a huge jazz festival in Japan, and there is a weekly program on NHK Radio that features jazz today. But they're the only station that really does that. But it became really popular in Japan and has maintained a presence there. So
I can see that.
Yeah,
it's allow me to stereotype an entire nation here, but the Japanese love they love musical performance, first of all.
Yes.
And they love technically skilled musical performance.
Mm-hmm.
And they are kind of reserved socially, but I think that comes out in a lot of their art.
Yes.
And so I think a lot of the sort of wild rhythms and exploration of jazz, like I could totally see them getting into that.
Yeah. And another thing that is
and they like those fat ties.
Right. Another thing that I think is really interesting is like jazz groups in Japan would play a lot of like traditional jazz from the US, but when they traveled to the US, they felt the need to kind of make it more Japanese and add in Japanese instruments and like stop. And add in some like different kind of ways of approaching it because they wanted to stick out. And they were like, in America, they already had the, American jazz. So they wanted to kind of make it their own.
Okay.
So
they're Japanesing it up.
Yes.
In the U.S., they go back home. It's Miles Davis.
Exactly.
Okay. I had a question about Japanese culture. In the title of this episode, we get a nice loan word with Cupido.
Yes.
Is there Valentine's Day in Japan?
There is. It's a little different than in the States. And I will tell you why. So Valentine's Day is on February 14th in Japan. But traditionally, on Valentine's Day, women give men that they like gifts. Men don't give women any gifts.
Keep talking.
And
I like what I hear.
Another thing that is very popular is women will make men chocolate. Huh. So they'll get like molds for chocolate. And
they make the chocolate.
They make the chocolate themselves, and they give them handmade chocolate.
Cadbury's got to be pulling its fur out.
Yeah. And they also have another holiday, which is on March 14th, which is called White Day.
It's called Stab Caesar Day.
And this is when if a man or a boy received a Valentine from a woman, if they reciprocate that, they're supposed to give them a gift on White Day.
Whoa, so you got this whole month-long sort of waiting period. Or 28 days, I guess. But, okay, weird.
Yeah. So I think that some people are moving a little bit away from it. Some women like to make chocolate and they give it to guys. It's not like I like you and I'm only making you the chocolate.
Yeah, it's the culinary version of the class slut. She really just wants to be a chocolatier, so she's like giving out chocolate to everybody. And they're like, oh yeah. She's like, no, I just like making chocolate.
Right, exactly. So I think that's become more
I could
common.
never find her on March 14th. I was trying to pay this off.
Reciprocate here.
All right.
Welcome to Virtual Theater. I'm Andy Spiteri.
And I'm Gooey Fame.
The day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday.
If you're a gamer, a movie buff, or both, you're going to want to check out our podcast on video game movies and the stories that shape them.
Luigi, it's a mushroom. Come on.
Trust the fungus.
We let you decide which movies we cover via Twitter poll. So be sure to follow us on Twitter at Virtual Theater X.
Right, you can hear him talking.
Yeah. Pika, pika, pika.
They can't understand me, kid.
And give us 2 thumbs up by subscribing on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, or wherever you get your podcasts.
The fate of billions will depend upon you. Sorry.
We are a part of the Just Enough Trope Network.
Well, keep going. We've got to talk about our monster.
Oh, yes. We'll get there. Dakimasu with Usagi. What did Usagi eat in this episode? I wanted to talk about when she went to the jazz club.
Yes.
The waiter comes over and
first of all, she uses her... I'm just going to add moon power to the front because that's what it is, right? But it's like moon power lipstick or something like that. She didn't
I can't remember what it's
She
called,
didn't intone her thing this time. She just kind of like said, "Oh, I'm going to use this," and she turned me into a cool rocker chick.
Yeah,
and she turns into a rocker chick whose mother would be very upset to see what she's wearing.
Yeah, I know.
But then she's got the green and pink hair. It's a total gem thing. And this is post gem. Remember?
I know.
It's just a Japanese person's idea of an American rock star, I guess.
Yeah.
And then, she goes in there and has to order a drink.
Yes. And the waiter comes up to her and she orders a cream soda. Now, in Japan, a cream soda is different from what it is here. Here, it's like a vanilla soda. Over in Japan, it is melon soda, which is green, like a bright lime green with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Okay. That is cream soda.
And it's specifically vanilla ice cream?
Yes.
Okay. And the melon is like the sort of what you think of as like the Japanese melon?
Yes.
Like the green melon?
So I have a theory why they have a lot of Japanese candy and
it's like
pop.
A melon float.
Yes, exactly. It is a melon float. I think they have a lot of melon candy and the pop and everything because melons over there are extremely expensive. Yeah. Like a small little melon is about $30.
Is this why they're growing them like squares or whatever?
Baby.
So, well, no, really. They're growing square melons to cut down on like the logistics of
I think you're probably right.
Yeah. Anyway.
So
cut that profit margin.
I know, right? And of course the waiter tells her they don't have them.
Could have made a cream soda. I guess they didn't have ice cream.
Probably not. And then she was like, "Well, I just won't have anything," and then just completely horrified him.
Yeah, some real Luna, not an ally in this episode. Some real great Luna reactions in this as she's trying to stumble her way through these adult interactions. And
I know.
You just get the anime face from Luna, like.
Well, and I love. So let's talk about her outfit a little bit more, as well as her hair, which you talked about. For My Heart Is a Kaleidoscope. Green hair, pink bangs. She's got a red either jean or leather jacket, a white crop top with a corset sort of bustier type thing, a small black mini skirt, and purple like over the knee tights with like stirrups.
Yep.
Pretty fantastic. I could not this is like insane. Like this is like we didn't have anything to talk about last episode as far as fashion went.
Right.
This time, jackpot.
Well, and it tells you something about, I don't know how this works. Like when she wanted to be a reporter,
right? She
became stock reporter, Japanese female reporter from an anime.
Yes.
When you say make me a female rock star, I mean, are you Kate Bush? Are you Joan Jett? Are you Madonna? Like, what are you?
Yeah,
you know?
I know.
I think we once again got female rock star from a Japanese anime.
I think you're absolutely right. And I love how like Luna was like, you can't get in there because you're your kid. And she's like, oh, I got my disguise pet. And then she says to Luna, you can't get in there, you're a cat. And then, like, she, like, puts Luna on her shoulder, and she's supposed to be an accessory?
Yeah. She's a rock star. Like... These rock stars. Yeah.
So, yeah, we get a lot of really great reactions from Luna, like you said.
Yeah, and again, I guess she runs up to the composer after she's transformed or something, because now they're, like, in his car, and he's comfortable with the fact that this 14-year-old is in this high-speed chase with him. And he's explaining the whole thing to her about, like, you know, I love this woman. I don't know how to talk to her, and I wonder if she's going to love me back. And she's like, I love that she's giving him this advice, and she thinks she's just nailing it. She's like, this is easy.
I know, right?
I'm going to be an adult. And she's like, oh, even an old guy like you deserves to be in love. It's like, well, all right.
It's not that old.
Yeah. But, yeah, that was really great. We're going to talk about her other outfit, right?
Oh, yes.
Her evening wear.
Her evening wear, her blue and white dress.
Yeah,
Is that
when
what
she
you're talking
goes
about?
to the arcade and she's got the little blue number with the buttons and the...
I think it's awfully cute. It
Yeah.
looks very Sailor-esque, which I think is appropriate. Sailor Moon. See what you did there?
Nights.
Yeah. And she actually gets really upset because Yusuke splashes water all over her.
Right, yeah.
And he says he's going to pay for the dry cleaning, but we never
get
actually
a follow
see
up.
him.
That would have been a good button at the end of the episode.
Exactly.
Instead of finding out that he's gotten married to Mr. Kiko. Like that night? When is she listening? Let's say that so this is Japan, right? So not Saturday, Sunday. Sunday is when she's free from school to go listen to records. So from whenever we started the episode that's a Sunday afternoon, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
So this must be the next Sunday afternoon, right? We don't want too many days to go by. We've got Queen Beryl trying to take over the city. Like, you can't just say 6 months later.
Right.
So this is a whirlwind thing.
That's what I don't understand, because...
Also, he's not fazed by a talking cat at all. So he's a guy that just takes things in the stride.
I don't think that people notice Luna, but yeah, he's not fazed by it. Of course, he is being chased by a bat person, so I might just kind of let some things slide if that was the case.
I suppose.
But I have a couple of questions. Like, how much time has gone past? They've gotten married, and not only that, he has produced and put out an entire other album that has Sailor Moon on the cover.
I know.
So there's how much time is this?
I think it's a single, right? They just rushed out. The waltz was all ready to go. It is a waltz, by the way, on the tune in the show. They didn't just come up with that name. They just bust that out real fast. That's why the cover art isn't, it's a very basic silhouette.
Yes.
You can do that pretty fast with
With
stencils.
a moon.
Yeah. So I think it's a couple days tops.
Wow. I'm impressed. And maybe something that we were or were not impressed with, our villain gauge, where we rate a baddie from 1 to 5 dark stars, 5 being the most wicked. In this episode, it was Kurine, who turns into a bat, a giant bat, and a bunch of bats. Discuss.
Yes. Strong. This was strong.
Right?
In my opinion.
I think so too.
I know I'm supposed to rate it on the wickedness as we established on last show, but I like the fact that she isn't just a cackling woman with a short haircut until she turns into a monster and is immediately dispatched. I like the fact that she's got, first of all, it's not really her fault, but bad timing.
Yeah.
But she screws up immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Then she's going to cut a bitch to get this thing fixed.
Right.
And we see her awesome, like, retractable claws.
Yes.
That come out Chinese ghost style.
Yeah.
What's that? The Chinese ghost? Yeah. She's like a bat. She's Batwoman. She's got, like, red hair, a nice purple blouse and stuff like that. She's got sonar powers. There's one point, and I don't know if this is her or if this is just the evil people, but she's getting scolded by Jadeite, and she's talking to him on a pile of TVs.
I know.
Where is this pile of TVs?
I don't know.
Suddenly she's in like this Max Headroom dystopic rooftop future.
I thought of Dark Knight personally.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought that was great.
I did too.
She's got a great sense of style and panache. She,
Yes.
she can't seem to catch this guy, but at one point he's going to get on the elevator and he's like, wait a minute, what's going on? And the elevator opens and it's all red and bats are inside. And she's like,
know.
"Wow." Like, yeah, she's terrifying.
I love too that we see her fully transform a couple of times, and that also that we see her just like turn into a whole bunch of bats.
Yeah.
Like that's
She can do that.
so badass.
And then she turns, when she finally becomes like full bat lady, she looks great. She's got a chest tuft of hair.
Yeah.
There's like hair in between her boobs.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Which, I mean,
bat thing?
I'm
I
100%
guess?
on board for all of this, except that she dies to sound. She's a bat, and sound basically incapacitates her, sets her up for the MTA, the old MTA.
Yeah.
So I don't want to usually go half, but I got to go half point off for that. I'm going to land at 4.5 dark stars.
Very nice. I was just going to give her a 5, or 4, excuse me. I think she's super badass, but she's really bad at her job. And I know it's not totally her fault, but she keeps trying to, make up for it, and Jedi even like threatens her with her life.
Yeah, she takes a hostage. She's just like, I'm going to cut this lady's head off.
Right, I got to get this tape in there.
Yeah, and except for all the characters who have names, she just washes that like studio. Like when we go back to Jam Records, everybody's out. Like she has incapacitated an entire building.
Yes.
But not a cat. So that's a problem.
Because Luna destroys the tape.
Everyone, I like the fact it gives her more character that she screws up. Like every one of these villains is a little short story, and some of the short stories are more complex than others.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this one is one of the more complex ones. That's why I got to go high and give it a 4.5.
I hear you.
I wanted to mention before we go on too.
Yes.
The continuing saga of the longer story of us finding out like what is going on. Who are these bad people? What's the deal? Where did they buy that cool crystal ball that plays reel-to-reel tapes? And it wilts flowers. That's the only effect we see. It never actually does anything to anybody. So this is a round defeat for the bad guys.
Absolutely.
But this episode, maybe they needed a couple extra seconds, because I noticed that they went, they do it every time, but they went full transformation, and then we got like a full, not just the abbreviated Moon Tiara action. We got like full on watch the whole thing. She spins around 3 times. So I think they're trying to eat up time. But at the very beginning of the episode, we get this like view of the underworld that we don't usually get. And it's this weird impressionistic. It looks like a Klimt, or not a Klimt. Who's the Scream Munch? Impressionistic painting, you know, of hell or something like that. It was just a neat kind of view.
Okay, and that brings us to our episode rating, 1 to 5 roses, and our English title.
I can't not give this 4.
Yes, I agree with you. I give it 4 as well.
Often, can't
have the same.
It's every time. We should just work together. We should just confab on this rating. It already sounds like we are. A lot of times on a show, let's just pick Star Trek randomly. Let's pick a show.
Randomly.
A lot of people tend to like episodes that aren't a typical episode.
Yes.
Or at least they remember them.
They
so
stick
it's
out.
like, oh, we're wearing fingerless gloves and watch caps because we're in the 30s. We've time traveled. We're not even on the Enterprise.
Right.
This feels like that to me. Like we'll never see Yusuke and Akiko again. We'll never see this monster again. But there are all these little scenes that, because we're not doing the typical thing of, oh, Naru, what are you doing? Oh, I just got a new pizza, but it's the pepperoni's glowing. Like we're not doing like the typical thing. Mm-hmm. You're putting our characters outside of their normal safety zones, and we're learning things about them. So we're getting this continuation of this thread about Usagi wanting to feel grown up, and at the same time, I like when she's a crybaby, but I also like when she's like, I'm going to do that. She's not like afraid. Like she probably shouldn't be in this bar, but she's like, I'm going in this bar because I want to see what it's like, what adults do, and I want to hang out with adults. We learn more about her. We see that the monsters aren't perfect,
right?
That they can screw up. We see interesting sort of glances of the underworld and what the bad guys are up to. Even though we're not getting more little brother stuff,
right? Not at the moment.
Yeah, which is all right, I guess. Yeah, like I'm up for a lot of the weird, quirky, non-standard elements in this episode. That's why I give it 4 thrown roses out of 5.
All right. I also give it 4. I do think, and I think we kind of mentioned this before, but like I do think that her going into the bar and disguising herself as an adult is probably why this episode didn't air originally. That's the only thing I can really think of in this episode. I also think, even though
I just think kids wouldn't care about.
Oh, you're probably right about that too.
A guy who's probably 28,
right?
Getting together
if he's
with
a
music executive who's 23,
right?
Just got out of business school. But the fact that it takes that, I like it because it takes the focus off of the world of the kids.
Yeah,
maybe they put a syndication package together and they're like, no, we can lose this one.
Yeah.
Plus, the Bat Lady is scary.
She's very scary. I also feel like, even though it says it in the title, I don't think that Usagi really plays Cupid that much in this episode.
She gives him the confidence to see it through.
I guess she gives him some advice, but like when they're actually in the same room with each other, it's not like she's not like, Yusuke, now's your chance. It's well, like it's kind of just up to him. But I guess it goes off well because he gets married. So what do you want?
Right, yeah. Also, Luna, #1 MVP. Luna is best cat in this episode.
Absolutely.
She's got the best. She's clutch, when they have to fight this monster.
Yes.
And the threat, they don't try to play it up, but when you think about like the math of what they're setting up here, like this is more dangerous than giving a bunch of smelly pets to kids. Like this, if this goes out on the airwaves, if everybody goes and picks up the new Yusuke Jam, hundreds of thousands of people could hear this.
Yes.
And God knows what would happen. So
absolutely.
Luna's clutch there. Also, a lot of great react shots. Luna's just over everything Usagi's doing. Cat can't make the jerk off motion, but she would absolutely be doing that if she could.
She's MVP, I think, a lot, especially just a lot. She really is. She's invaluable. What would your English title for this episode be?
My English title would be Old People Feel Love Too. Bach versus Haydn.
Very nice.
In the Thunderdome. Usagi's like, I like that. Why would you reach for? Is Haydn real popular in Japan? Like, why is she reaching for Haydn?
I don't know why she is.
She's like, Mozart's the father of music. Bach's the father of music. Luna also took music appreciation. But she just went out for Haydn for some reason.
Yes. My English title is One Track Bat. Get it? She's got one track mind. The track's on the tape.
You should work for Toonami. Yeah.
Call me. Next episode, we will be talking about episode number 7, Usagi Hansei, Suta no Michi wa Kibishi in Japanese, or Usagi learns her lesson, becoming a star is hard work. The English which is the English translation, and the English title, So You Want to Be a Superstar.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So, and we're back on the Deke dub, so must be rated PG.
Keep your dub off my Deke.
Exactly. Well, that's our show for this week. In the name of the moon, we'll be punishing you next week with another episode of Sailor Noob.
Rock me, Amadeus.